RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis & Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm. Welcome into the Grafton Country Music Festival. I almost said third annual, am I right? Second, and I'm telling you what a beautiful afternoon.
It is gorgeous out.
CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com, Roku TV for the Grafton Country Music Festival. And if whether or not you're watching on RiverBender, Roku TV, or many of the social media simulcasts, thank you for tuning in. Conversations with business owners and folks alike as we enjoy the sights and sounds of some great country music and the life of Grafton. This is fun. We got Dan, Mary Jo back in the chairs, kicking off the festival show today. How are we doing?
We're doing great.
Well, and honestly, look at this basket that somebody's going to be winning in a couple hours.
It's amazing.
That's the prize from Enjoy Grafton in celebration of our 1-year anniversary of creating that Facebook page. Lady Luck Designs and Paula Jameson put this all together, and it's a great, fabulous
Over
package.
$3,000
Yeah.
for
Just
the
incredible.
Stuff in there. Yeah, overnight stays and.
Well, and thank you guys for letting us be a part of it. This is our first live show in Grafton, and we're having some fun with it today.
Got to come back more
Oh,
often.
we're going to be here for the lighted Christmas parade, and I got to be here for
Santa-Con,
fireworks. SantaCon's my
yes.
big one.
Yeah,
I'm dressing up, too. You know, Mary Jo, how's the pub?
Doing great. We're hopping right now. We got a young lady, Dakota Danielle. She's from Nashville, Tennessee. She kicked it off at noon for us, and we had Midwest Avenue last night, and we're packed down there and ready to rock it.
Well,
waiting on Russo and Company.
And it's going to be fun. Right behind us is where they're going to be playing.
Yes.
And there's going to be a lot of people. Already so many folks that are walking up and down the streets. Businesses are filling up. And as the chamber, that's what you want to see. Correct, Dan?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's things going on everywhere. Contests going on at the marina this afternoon. There's a chop rod car show going on
That's
at the Hog Pit.
big. Did you
It's
guys go
huge.
down?
Yeah,
It's huge.
down at
man.
the Hog Pit. Yeah.
Huge is an understatement.
Yeah, Drifters has a band tonight. Mary Jo has Russo and Company here on the main
and
stage.
then Outlaw Opry. I think everybody tonight has
Yeah.
bands. The Loading Dock, the Bloody Bucket,
Aries.
Oyster
Yeah.
Bar.
Yep.
Everybody in town has got bands going on.
Well, and what I'm excited for the most, you just hit off about every guest that's going to be coming on the show. And speaking of, you just pointed up to Third Shoot. We'll be up there on the deck here in a couple of minutes. I'm getting an
Awesome.
interview up there. We're going to go to Bobby G's. And right now, too, in November, you have been blessed 2 years in a row with just the most beautiful
Fantastic.
weather.
Yes.
And that's got to be just a big sigh of relief because, Dan, we were talking beforehand, November, people
Yep.
kind of get nervous about
Yeah.
events. But someone's on your side and wants
I
country
pray a
music.
lot.
Yeah.
Grafton is blessed. There's no doubt about it.
Yes. Luck.
The cars are lined up as far as I can see on Main Street
It's
coming
lady
into
luck.
town.
Yeah, it is. Well, and we were talking too with the Airbnbs, and it seems like folks just jumped all over them. Dan, you were telling me earlier that there was two Airbnbs that opened up, and with 5 minutes, you said?
Yep.
They
Within
were-
5 minutes, Paula got notified. She put it on Enjoy Grafton, and within 5 minutes, people were calling, wanting to book those rooms.
It's incredible, and that shows you what the power of community does. You grow together, know, and that's just
Absolutely.
really
Everybody
the big
works
portion of
together.
it.
Yep.
Well, Mary Jo, take me through the bands coming down to Grafton Pub tonight. If the folks are getting ready to make their way to Grafton, who are we hearing?
Okay, well, the headliner out on the green space, Bobby G's, Third Shoot, and the pub all went in together to bring in a big name, Russo and Company. They were voted best band in St. Louis last year. They're fantastic. Bring out a blanket, throw it down. We got green space. You can sit at one of the bars. We have Outlaw Opry tonight, and we have Gatorhead, which is part of Madhouse Jackson, who played
They're
last
great.
year. They're here on Sunday. So we have Outlaw Opry tonight from 7 to 11, and while they're playing at 9 o'clock, I believe it is, everybody please come out. We have Mr. and Mrs. Country Music Festival will be crowned tonight. Mike and Peggy from last year will be giving up their reign, and we'll have new winners.
Well, and
So-
take me through how that competition works. How's the contest work?
Well, it's We kind of do it by applause.
Okay.
So
I love
it's couples pretty much, but you can grab somebody and just like if you see a guy or gal you think would be good to do it with, you just go up and do it as a couple. They compete, and it's by applause, mainly whoever seems to bring it and people like the best. And it's dressed on, they dance, they can, their outfits, just, how country they are. But we had a perfect couple last year, and we're looking for the perfect couple this year. They'll win a lot of prizes and super fun. And there's all kinds of, there's a country karaoke contest over at Third Shoot, and there's a Coyote Ugly Dance on the Bar contest at over at the marina.
It's incredible.
All kinds of contests going on today.
We're going to make sure we give a shout out to Brad here at the Grafton.
We're getting ready to.
Oh my gosh.
We're getting
Club.
ready to, Dan. You
Yes.
hit it right on the head. The hospitality we got today, because, we do a lot of events and we go to a lot of places, and everyone's nice. But just to have, internet access that was literally routed in to make sure that, we could have a solid internet connection to letting us parl up right to the front and park, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
it's
and
really cool. So thank
Brad,
you.
it's
And
just his clubhouse.
This
and
is so cool.
He put in the internet so they could do this today.
Yeah.
And he's letting the band plug in and the T-shirt people. We have T-shirts you can get made on the spot for the Country Music Festival from Seed to Sown. And he let all these people plug in over at his place just out of the kindness of his heart.
And what's the name of the club again, Dan?
Grafton's Businessmen's Club, I think he calls
Yeah,
it.
it's just his own.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
his
a.
private
open
It's
to
not
the
public, yeah.
Right.
It's just his fun
Right.
clubhouse.
It's
that he
just
has,
really
yeah.
cool, and it
Yeah.
just shows you, you were talking too, Dan, there's something special about this community. And really, to have events like this is not an easy feat for towns to do.
No.
You have to have everyone on the same page.
Absolutely.
And look what it creates.
Yes, yes. When you work together, you can put on huge events like this. We even have a shuttle bus running around town. It's $5 a hop, but you can go anywhere in town. If you don't care for the band that's playing at one place, $5 you can go someplace else.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And
You don't even have to worry about driving your car around.
Well, and then Mary Jo too, the bar owners, it seemed like we're having some fun with this, with some drink specials too. Now, how early was your staff getting ready on Thursday for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Oh, we've been preparing all week.
Have
We're
you?
all
Has it
staffed
been all week?
with the
That's
food
incredible.
and just the ranches and just, the girls have been working really hard, and the cooks, of course. We got a guy named Jack that works his butt off. And we've been working all week and stocking up. We got an extra bar set up, and we're ready to go. So everybody come on down.
Well, this is really great. Now, this is going to run all night long, so if you guys are tuning in, we got a lot watching. Make sure you stop by and just say hi. Have a few drinks. Maybe if you aren't drinking at all, it's a beautiful day for a walk. Just go to the many shops in Grafton.
Absolutely.
Do you guys ever get bored, when you're walking up and down the roads because you were here so often? Is there always something new and exciting?
The merchants and everybody are always changing up their merchandise.
Yeah.
And they actually kind of change with the seasons. So it's really nice to see what's new on the shelf.
Absolutely. And
I love it. When we're going to something, I'll go to one of the shops, like the one under the Oyster Bar or down on Main Street, and I'll pick up something and I'll take it to an event, and people will be like, "Where did you get that?" Oh my gosh, they have different and unique things, so it's really fun to see.
Well, and honestly, just thank you so much for letting us be a part of this. Now, we're going to have conversations for the next 2 hours. We're going to be going until about 3:15 for the start of Russo and Company. But, as the night winds down, what time is the Coyote Ugly contest again?
I believe that's at 2 o'clock today over at the R Bar.
Okay, so
Yes.
you got a couple of minutes to get down there. And
If you're not sure, go on the page Enjoy Grafton, and it has all the events listed there, what time the contests are, what time all the bands, and where they're at. She did a great job on putting that out.
And then again, going back to this basket, over $3,000 worth of goodies that
I want to win it. Darn it. I'm not eligible.
Me too. I'm telling you what, and it just shows you too just how many great things are in Grafton, and for everybody of all ages and all interests too, Dan. And that's got to make it really a great and comfortable position as the chamber president to know that you have all this diverse variety for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Very diverse, and at the same time, they all have the same goal.
Yep. Absolutely, and we're going to keep the conversations going. Dan's going to join us at the end of the show, I believe, with Paula, and we're going to have some more fun. But you stay there. We'll stay here in downtown, or I guess just all of Grafton. It's not really downtown.
Right.
All
It's
of
everywhere.
Grafton,
It's just
everywhere.
all of Grafton.
Yep, all of
So
Grafton.
take a few moments, get your car packed up, come on down here, and if you can't make it, still watch live and have fun with some great conversations on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganass Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganass Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganass Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66. Here we go. Welcome back to the second Grafton Country Music Festival on this beautiful Saturday morning. Anthony Russo and Company getting ready to take the stage in a couple hours. How are we doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I love Grafton and I love country music, so here we are.
Well, and Grafton loves you, it seems like, because there's a lot of people that are excited about your performance in a couple of hours. But what'd you do to get the weather this nice?
We've lucked out on a few.
He ran like Forrest Gump yesterday.
Well, and take me through this. So, you're already getting a couple of the sights and sounds of Grafton. Have you been here before?
Oh yeah, I've got me a boat. It's in the marina at least once a week out here.
It's incredible. And now, how are you guys gearing up for this? Have you guys prepared anything different, or are you ready to keep things tried and true and ready just to rock it out?
I'll be honest, this band, we stay working pretty hard. We haven't had a whole lot of time for practices because we just gig constantly. We've been playing all summer long. This is our last outdoor show of the year.
Really cool, man.
Yeah, just it's hard to kind of guarantee that weather. And I'm telling you, man, we've been lucking out lately.
I'd say so. And Paula, what's it mean to have a band that's as recognizable as Russo and Company, especially in the St. Louis area coming in? And you got folks talking about this event for a while. What's it mean for Enjoy Grafton and the community?
I tell you what, it means a lot. People don't know this, but we had Anthony over in Illinois a couple years back when we brought him to Clifton Terracing a while back.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with him the very first moment we heard him perform live. And I knew that was going to be a friendship meant to happen. So any chance I have to get Anthony back to Grafton, you better believe we jump on the opportunity.
And Anthony, I got to ask you this. What was the country music of choice while you were growing up? Who was on the vinyl and 8-track? Was it Charlie Pride, Charlie Rich? Who were you listening to?
I'll be honest. I'm like one of my first earlier cassettes was Alan Jackson.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I've always been a big Alan Jackson fan growing up. He's got to be one of my number ones. Joe Diffie was in the ears a lot.
Yeah,
John Michael Montgomery, Travis Tritt.
The 90s classic.
Them 90s hitters, yeah.
Travis Tritt played in town a couple of years ago, too, in Alton. That's incredible. And now, as we're gearing up for tonight, take me through your band. It seems like you guys always fire on all cylinders.
Yeah, we've been growing pretty consistently for the last couple of years. We've got a 5-piece band. We've got an upright bass player, Quentin Coe, who's pretty well known around the area.
That's incredible.
Sam Scholl on the drums. Cam Napolitano's our lead guitar player. He's incredible. And I got Jake Willis, who plays banjo and lap steel.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, and see, and Paula, when we're talking country music, I mean, just hearing some of those instruments too, I mean, there doesn't get much more country than that. This isn't bro country. This is some real country music.
No, we don't do that bro country thing. I got a tip jar that says $100 for Florida Georgia Line, and we still won't play it.
There you go. No, to me, country music, it's about the instruments.
Exactly.
We love the vocality behind country music, but it's about the instruments. That steel guitar, the banjo, the fiddle. You bring it. These musicians come to Grafton and they bring it, and we're grateful to have them.
Well, and Anthony, you said that you have a boat. You've been up at the marina. What's the bar of choice for you when you're having some summer fun? It's like picking children.
I
know.
like what you're doing here. And I'll be honest, we usually take a tour every time we pull up in the marina. We go up the hill. We go third shoot, Bobby G's, and work our way on back down.
It's incredible.
To the pub. Finish at the oyster bar, hop in the boat, and off we go.
I love it, man. And now, is there a piece that you're looking forward to the most tonight that you're going to perform?
We're going to do a mix of covers and originals. Our band just won STL Magazine A-List Best Original Band 2024. I'll be honest, man, I enjoy playing our originals more than the covers sometimes.
Well, I bet. Well, and now what's it mean? Because I've always been curious to ask an artist about this and a musician, because, covers are great and we all love them and they mean something. But whenever you're really drawing into something that you created, what's the difference there?
We get to tell our story. A lot of the songs are rooted in, it's honest. It's honest music.
Yeah.
And it's all inspired on various stages of our journey. We got a tune called Drink and Drive. It has nothing to do with drinking and driving. It's about working from the one guy in the corner of the bar at Clifton Terrace to the 5-piece band that's on stage at the Country Music Festival today.
I love it. I just absolutely love it, man. And Paula, there's so much going on. Coyote Ugly contest, and then you got Mr. and Mrs. Country Music.
Mr. and Mrs. Country Music Festival taking place here at the pub later on.
And now, is there anything else additional that's going on tonight?
Well, Third Shoot has their country karaoke contest,
oh, nice.
And I'm telling you what, if there is a bar in town that has come to own karaoke in Grafton,
is it Third Shoot?
It is Third
now,
Shoot.
Anthony, have you seen this? It's a video of Hank Williams Jr. doing Weatherman, and it's like when your one buddy that says he never sings is drunk and does karaoke for the first time. It's incredible, and that is Third Shoot. These guys can perform, man.
Yeah, they bring the talent.
Well, and then Anthony, we have a couple of seconds left here. What's your final message to the folks that are getting ready to make their way down or are watching at Third Shoot or Bobby G's on their phones? What's your message today?
Get a seat, get here early. We're going to pack this place out here today.
And how long are you playing for?
We'll do 3 sets between 3 and 7 p.m. today.
Man, Paula, you booked this show right. Anthony, I'm excited for this, man.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Paula, anything else we need to get out before we take a quick pause?
Just go to the Enjoy Grafton Facebook page, like it, share it, support it. If you have interacted at all, I'm forever grateful. A whole year of shining a light on these awesome businesses and our awesome community.
You've
That just
done
makes
such
me
a
happy.
fantastic job, and now celebrating that year too. You've grown a lot in that year, and
Oh
what do you
yes.
credit that to?
I credit it to our community. Like I can make that page all I want. We
Yep.
have never paid for a dime of advertising. It's all organic, and that's because every one of these community members have liked, shared, supported, and engaged. Without them, Enjoy Grafton would be nothing.
That's just, and you know what? You hit it right on the head. Well, I'll let you get back and get warmed up, Anthony, man. Thank you so much for your time. Paula, we'll be
Thank you
having
for
a few
having
more
us.
conversations, too. You guys stay there on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. I'll stay here in beautiful Grafton more from the Country Music Festival after this.
Thank you.
My phone.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, Bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
And then we'll wait for his cue and we'll go. Welcome back to the Grafton Country Music Festival on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. Chastity with Third Shoot. You could have had a better Saturday if you wanted to.
No, it's amazing.
You know, and now take me through, the Grafton Country Music Festival. Are you a fan of country music?
Yes, my entire life. Reba McEntire is my favorite.
Now, I got a question. Pre-Reba show or post-Reba show?
Probably pre.
Good answer. Now, I've also been told by Paula that the karaoke at Third Shoot is unmatched. Is that pretty true?
Yes, we have the best DJ, SKJ Entertainment. They are our main DJs. Sometimes we have some fill-ins, but they do the best karaoke.
It's incredible. And now, tonight, are we going to have some karaoke going on?
Yes. Last year we had 29 contestants. We're hoping to outbeat that this year.
Well, and now with that being said, there's so many bands that are playing. Take me through last year, because this was just one of those events that kind of blew people away. And now already just seeing the cars, you can't find a place to park, I don't think.
No, I actually just had to run home and come back, and I had a hard time getting back into Grafton. I was rushing.
And now at Third Shoot, take me through what people can expect each and every day outside of this country music festival if they haven't been here already.
Well, I actually bought Third Shoot 2 years ago from my in-laws, Kathy and Wayne Draper. We are open year-round. Some people think that we close down in the winter, but we do not. We're open. I know the pubs are open 7 days a week. We have specials throughout the week, including pork chops, fried chicken, steak. So it's not just bar food.
Really cool. And now take me through what it's like running a business in Grafton, because we were talking with Dan a little bit ago, and he was just saying, the community of business owners all having the same goal. It's got to make it really just so much nicer to run a business in town.
Yes. Once I took over 2 years ago, I've always worked here, but 2 years ago I took over, and I got to know a lot more of the business owners, and I work with all of them. The pub and I go back and forth all the time, helping each other out. The community is just growing and growing. The events that they're putting together is amazing.
Well, and you know what I think's great too is that now it's all year round. It's not winter dead season. It's even more exciting with SantaCon coming down the pipeline, the parade. And now, take me to it. Are you guys going to be involved in all of those events?
Oh yes, absolutely. This year I am actually going to try to be a part of the parade. We do
really
the
cool,
parade.
yeah.
I haven't been able to the last couple of years, and
any ideas already?
Not yet. I'm going to have to get my husband involved in that one.
Well, and now we're up at Third Shoot, guys, because, look at where the stage is. You've got a prime real estate position to be right here and just have the best view in town.
We do, and we actually have 2 more levels. You're only on the 2nd level.
Oh, okay.
We have 2 more levels. We have a stage up on our 3rd level, and then our 4th level is called the Tree House. It's built around 2 big trees.
That's incredible. Now, do you have any bands playing so far today?
Yes, we have Carrie Lee playing right now.
Really cool. And now, what time's karaoke start?
It starts sign-up starts at 6 for the contest, and then it actually begins at 7.
Really cool. And now, how many participants are you guys expecting this year?
Last year we had 29,
right.
I'm hoping 50.
Let's do it. I think we can. And now, you see the basket down there. I'm sure that Third Shoot was a part of the basket.
Oh, yes.
$3,000 worth of Grafton giveaways in this. Now, I got to ask you, could you compete for this basket, or were you not allowed to because you were a part of it?
I don't think that it really was ever said. Yeah. I did post a picture just a couple days ago, but
Because I think you could have won easily from this viewpoint. I mean, I think you could have easily won. And now, what's the highlight of running the business so far? A couple of years in, there's got to be so many stories that you can tell in a book. But is there one moment that sticks out to you that you want to share with our audience today?
I wouldn't say one moment, but I would say just meeting so many people. This has been open for almost 9 years, and there's still people from all over the United States that have never been here that we meet.
That's
and
incredible.
I love that.
It's incredible. Well, I know that you're busy, and we'll let you get back to it, but we wanted to stop by and showcase the view, because I'm telling you what, the real estate's pretty much all but sold on this level. There's 2 more to go. Any food or drink specials today before we let you go?
We do have $3 apple pie shots, $3
Oh, nice.
pickle shots. Yes, yes.
Oh, thank God I'm not driving.
And we also have the sexiest cowgirl and hottest cowboy contest at 6:45.
Right here?
Yep.
There you go. Did you do it last year too?
Last year we did do one, and I don't even remember. I believe it was the best hat.
Best hat? Well, now it's sexiest, correct?
Yes.
And we're going to find out who wins at 6:45. More coverage on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more conversations, the sights and sounds of the annual Grafton Country Music Festival. And I don't think there's a parking spot left. No. We'll be back after this. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you too.
And if you haven't
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganask Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganask Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganask Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Welcome back. Grafton Country Music Festival on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. Joel, Chris, Seed to Sown, how's life treating you?
Pretty good. We're happy to be here.
So when's the last time you were on the show?
Ooh, let's see, last winter, I think we came to see you about February.
Well, and what I think's wonderful about this is that each and every time I go out to a community event in Grafton, like the Raging Rivers Festival, you guys were there, and just seeing how each and every time I see pictures on Enjoy Grafton and all these great spots, Seed to Sown's a part of it, and that's been a big mission for you guys, hasn't it?
Absolutely. It has been. Yeah, we're proud to support Grafton, the Memorial, Music in the Park, the Country Music Festival, which is on the water. I think Grafton's a great town with a lot of great people, so can't think of a better cause.
Well, and with that being said, too, the memorial's getting closer and closer, and there's so much anticipation around this. And merchandise is for sale today to support that, correct?
Correct, yeah. Our donations today are going to the Grafton Chamber of Commerce.
It's just incredible. And what's it mean to see the community come together for events like this? I mean, especially as a newer business owner, you know, a year in, or a couple years in now, to see this, I mean, this is really unheard of in other communities, to see this just closeness of everybody.
It's absolutely the opportunity that a small business needs. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are.
100%.
Exactly.
And now, Seed to Sown, take us through some of your services for the folks at home that are interested and want to support you, because we really love supporting businesses that support the community, and nobody does it like you guys do. You really are a part of it all.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. We'd be glad to. You check us out at seedtosown.com. We do direct-to-film. Pretty much, if you could think it, so can we, and we're willing to work together on projects. We customize T-shirts, garments, tote bags, pretty much any textile except for maybe a leather. That's a little dangerous, but we're happy to help with whatever event you might have, a family reunion, small business or business owner looking for, uniforms, whatnot, any kind of merchandise you'd like to sell. We're happy to help out with that.
Well, and two, what's your favorite part about the business so far? Because it really seems like both of you truly enjoy the community aspect of things, and that's really cool to see too.
Yeah, we try to help ourselves and give back at the same time. So this opportunity has been fantastic for us to do both. Because we were brand new when we started this, and we've grown, and things have progressed, and it's been fantastic.
And how many Memorial Ascent how much merchandise have you guys been able to sell and help raise funds for?
We've sold quite a few for the memorial itself. We did do the Witches on the Water last year, and our donation last year at $5 per garment was $1,310. So we did Witches on the Water here a few weeks back, and we are very proud to announce that we blew it out of the water. At $5 a shirt this year, we are able to donate $1,830.
That's incredible. Good job. That's incredible.
So I know it looks like a drop in the bucket, but that's a lot of T-shirts.
It is a lot of T-shirts.
It is a lot of T-shirts.
Yeah.
Well, and too, it showcases just really the support that everyone has for this wonderful project. It's, one of a kind. And now, whenever someone works with you, just on their own personal projects, whether or not it's for totes or merchandise that way, T-shirts, or any other adventure, what's that process look like? How does it start?
Well, yeah, it usually starts from them reaching out to us, and then we go back and forth. Once we get a design that everybody's happy with, we go to production, and it's usually a pretty quick turnaround.
That's what I was
especially if
curious,
we've
yeah.
already made something for you. We already have the file, so yeah,
It's pretty much we get everything decided, details panned out, and then we roll from there. We just start getting busy, and we could always do like we do where we make garments on site for you. It's never anything where you're going to have to do a pre-order or you're set to a certain amount that you have to pay for ahead of time. We will come make them in person at your event and also donate back.
It's just incredible. And now, speaking of country music, which we're hearing behind us, who is your country music star of choice?
I would say my favorite country music star would have to be, overall, like big country star would be Miranda Lambert.
There you go. Good call, Chris.
Old school Garth Brooks.
There you go. You know what? I like it. And I've heard every bit of country music you can hear all back. I mean, from Hank Williams Jr. over there all the way down to Little Big Town and all that stuff, too. It's great. Well, and now, as Russo and Company's setting up behind us, and starting to get a little windy over here. Take me through, what are you excited about the most? Because you got the best seat in town right now for this.
We're definitely going to be able to see the band and hear them well. We're excited about that, and it's good. It's just, that's the excitement, is being here in the crowds and being a part of it and seeing the people and being able to interact. It's nice doing the one-on-one because we're down-to-earth real people, and it's fun to talk to people.
We're thankful to the Rec Club for letting us
They're
up
great,
here.
aren't they? And they've been wonderful to us. The Rec Club has been just amazing, hands down.
Yeah, Rec Club, they're great. They're great people, always willing to help out the community, and they've obviously donated their space, and we're looking forward to today. I think it's going to be great, a good time for everybody.
Well, and now, before I let you go, what has been the most creative project so far in terms of maybe out there merchandise? Has there been one kind of unique item that you've had to screen or had to get something made for?
Well, not necessarily difficult, but the doggy Danas. We have a customer that does remodeling in Millstadt, KML Remodeling, and she's. I don't think there's a person without a doggy Dana in that area.
Courtesy of Seed to Sown, by the way.
Yeah, check her out, Karen at KML Remodeling. She's wonderful, great to work with, nice lady, and that's what she does. It's her free giveaway for booking an appointment, so check them out. She's got cute things.
This is incredible. Thank you so much for your time today.
We appreciate
Thank you.
You guys stay there on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. We'll stay here in Grafton as we have the Country Music Festival, the sights and sounds of it right behind us. More right after this quick break.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganass Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganass Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganass Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
I don't know anything about cameras or
Well, I tell you
technology.
what,
I just
me
talk.
either, so you and I are going to sit here and laugh a lot.
Are we back? Welcome back to the Grafton Country Music Festival on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. We're here with Sherry outside of Bobby G's, and I'm telling you what, this is quite the setup you got here, Sherry.
Thank you.
How long have you had Bobby G's?
Well, I tell you, I purchased Bobby G's in 2018, but it wasn't Bobby G's, it was a gift shop.
Really?
So I redid the whole inside, and actually this is an historic building, so I went ahead and the floor joists are from the 2000, or from the
1800s?
1800s. So anyway, I've put those, the floor joists, they're actually the bar top.
That's
And
incredible.
then there's an ice house in the back too.
Really?
Yes, there's only 2 in the state of Illinois from what I found out, but
It's incredible.
all this back here was brush. So anyway, I cleared it all out, made a patio, opened up the ice house in the back. You should see it, it's phenomenal.
Well, and see, now take me through that process. What was it like restoring, an historic building for a modern purpose?
Well, I had to redo the front and everything just the same way as it looked.
That's incredible.
And so I had to do everything by compliance with the state
how long
because
did-
it's historic. So I started that in 2018, and I finished it in September of 2019.
Wow.
Because then I added a deck out back too. So anyway, and then we had the flood in 2019.
That was a big flood too, wasn't it?
Yes, and I had some other properties. I had to bury a guest house, and like I say, I'm not just Bobby G's. I'm also Rustic Retreats, so I have some guest houses too. So
Are you full this weekend?
Yes.
That's got to be a great feeling too.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you ever want to stay and you can't reach anyone or try to book it online and you can't do that, then all you have to do is call Bobby G's, and it always comes to me.
Yep.
So even if it's late at night, early in the morning, the phone calls come to Sherry.
Well, I'm also seeing too, because you got that beautiful colored sign down there, the last weekend for your candy corn martini. Has that turned heads?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's so good. And so we also have a pumpkin pie shot today that we do.
I'm in.
It's good. It's really good. It's $4. It's really, really, really good. People love it. We have other shots. We have pickle shots, fudge shots, but for the fall, we've got our pumpkin pie.
Well, I'm also seeing you have some contests going on tonight.
I
Fill
do.
me in.
Oh, it's fun. We always have contests here for every event. We have, we always do first and second place prizes. So we're having best boot drawing at 8. So whoever has the snazziest boots. And then we also have best hat at 10 o'clock.
That's
we
awesome.
have first and second place for that. And that's upstairs. We have our bar upstairs open today.
That's a nice car right there.
Yeah, so anyway, we have our bar upstairs, so we're going to have it upstairs.
Really
but if
cool.
it gets chillier, then we'll just go ahead and move it downstairs.
Well, and look at the view you have here of Russo and Company. I mean, that's just incredible. Those guys are getting ready to go. And, take me through, do you have any bands playing right now, too?
Well, no, we participated with Russo and Company.
Really cool. So you got to...
we put our part in with the pub and also Third Shoot. So all 3 of us have sponsored Russo and Company.
That's incredible.
So that's our part for that.
Well, and what I think so great about Grafton, Sherry, is just bar owners and business owners like yourself that come together for the greater good of the community and put on these massive events. Take me through how it is to work with these other bar owners and business owners and the community that's created.
Oh, we never have a problem. We all work together. We're all for Grafton, and we all come together as one. So we never ever have any problems with putting things together. Absolutely. All the time.
Before I let you go, let me ask you this. We're outside this beautiful building. You got people falling off top of the building, too. They must have had a long night. I've been there before. But before I let you go, who was your country music star you listened to growing up?
Oh, Johnny Cash.
There you go. How about that?
Ring of Fire. And that's why I say my daddy, Roy Orbison.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. My dad looked like Roy Orbison, and I farmed with my dad. And whenever I built this and turned this into a martini bar, Bobby G's was my father.
That's really cool.
Yes, and so we have a car theme here with 25 martinis, any kind of drink you want. We have alcohol that you wouldn't believe. But we have 25 martinis. They have car names, and Our logo is the 56 Chevy, and that was my dad's car. So Bobby G's was my father.
That's incredible. And now what are your hours for the folks that haven't stopped by and seen you yet?
Oh, well, we'll be open till 2.
Really cool.
Yeah, so anyway, well, later we fall back tonight, so.
Absolutely.
Anyway. But we serve pizzas till 2 in the morning. If anybody wants something to eat afterwards at 10 o'clock, a lot of places closed, we'll give you a late night pizza if you want one.
Really cool. Well, what we'll do now is we'll take a quick pause. We'll come back with more from the Grafton Country Music Festival. But I got to ask you guys, how are the drinks inside Bobby G's? Pretty good? Yeah. We'll have some more fun for the next hour. You stay there on your screen. I'll stay here in Grafton more after this. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. No, you were great.
When did I
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
check, check, check. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Bass loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Check out, check, 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 check. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Check 1, 2, check. All right. Check 1, 2. How do you do? All right. The check 1, 2. Hey, yeah. All right. Check 1, 2. Hey, yeah.
Just to the left of the oyster bar, the green roofs, you can see the top of the boat. Yep. They're going to head that way? No, they'll be heading downstream. So they'll pull out, and they'll be right in your camera view, in between the tank and the boat. Check 2, hey, oh yeah.
Welcome back. CJ Nasello here with you from the Grafton Country Music Festival. I got to find my headphones. Brad, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing great today.
How's the Oyster Bar?
Oyster Bar is doing wonderful. It's busy like the rest of Grafton right now.
Well, in days like this where the Country Music Festival is going on and getting a little bit louder now with some good music, what's it mean for you guys at the bar to watch the community just come together?
Well, Grafton's really resilient, I tell you. We do a lot of different festivals throughout the year here in Grafton, and we always have such a great turnout and support from our community. It means a lot to us for sure.
On top of that, too, man, I mean, at the Oyster Bar, you don't have a better view of the river. I mean, you're literally right on it. Now, how long have you had the Oyster Bar?
Yeah, the Oyster Bar is one of the only floating restaurants in the state of Illinois.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow.
But this is our 9th summer, so we've been going strong for 9 years, and everything's going well.
Well, take me through those 9 years. You've got to see this community evolve and really progress. Take me through the growth you've witnessed just in the 9 years being open.
I tell you what, Grafton's always been a destination place on the weekends, but it seems like over the past few years, we just continue to get more and more tourism that's coming to our town, and our community, the Chamber of Commerce, they work so hard to promote that tourism, and it's really paid off for us.
Well, we were talking about that with Dan and Paula and everybody really being on the show, is that you guys really have the same mission, and you're able to put on these events, and it's not an easy feat. You know, no other community really can do this as well as you guys, where everyone's on the same page, competitions, contests at all these great places. What do you attribute that to?
Really, it's just dedication and hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, this community, we have a lot of great business owners here, and we all work well together. And that's what really, really makes a difference for us, is that we are a driven community focused on building our business and building the town of Grafton.
Well, and on top of that, too, take me through Grafton Oyster Bar today. What's going on down there as this festival keeps going on?
Yeah, so we've got everything going on. We've got the full menu as usual. There's people bustling upstairs on the patio, checking out the boats going by. A lot of great music in town, and so yeah, it's happening.
Now, do you have any bands playing, or
we actually had a band that canceled on us for today, so unfortunately we're getting left out of this. But still, you know, looking for a great lunch or a great dinner, stop on by. We'll help you.
Now, what's your dinner of choice? If someone hasn't been to the Oyster Bar and they say, hey, I need to know what I need to order, what's your first go-to?
I tell you what, we have a lot of great things. I'm big on the seafood part of it, so I really like the char-grilled oysters. You know, crawfish enchiladas are a big hit, popular with a lot of people. We have a lot of different variations of different kinds of tacos, and then obviously we're Cajun and Creole. I mean, that's our background. So crawfish etouffee, or you can get a taste of all.
Well, and now take me to what led you opening up Grafton Oyster Bar. What was the background? What was the decision that led up to that?
So I was the executive chef for 10 years in St. Louis at the Broadway Oyster Bar.
Wow.
And I spent about 20 years there. Started when I was at 20 years old, and I'm 48 now. And my family is from just north of here, and so I wanted to bring my kids back home to kind of be around their grandparents and kind of associate the town that I grew up in. So that's why we, John Johnson, the previous owner of the St. Louis location, really without him, I wouldn't be here. So he said, hey, let's open up a second location, and you run that one, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. And really, it's just been a hit ever since.
Man, congratulations on that. And now take me through country music. Has it been a part of your life?
It really has. I mean, I like all genres of music, but obviously in this rural type area, country music is usually a little more prevalent. Yeah.
And now, who was the music star of choice for country music for you?
Oh boy, I don't know. I mean, the great Toby Keith was a good one, all the way back to Johnny Cash. I mean, I like all facets of that. So.
Really good. Same. I'm a big Charlie Pride, Johnny Cash guy. You know, throw in some Charlie Rich too. You know, call it a good day. And now, take me through this winter here at Grafton for the Oyster Bar. Is there anything that we should mark our calendars for? Anything we should keep our eyes out for?
Well, I tell you what. So normally we would close down for a couple of months in the winter time, but we're really trying to keep Grafton going through the winter. That's our biggest challenge.
Doing a great job of it too. Seriously.
So you know, we're offering on Wednesday nights, we do all-you-can-eat crab legs right now and all-you-can-eat shrimp boil, and that's been a really big hit. So it's $54.99 for the crab legs and $29 for the shrimp. Comes with baked potato or French fries and a salad. And then next weekend we have our lobster festival. So we'll be featuring anywhere 8 to 12 lobster-influenced items on a menu. But our full menu will be available as well. So come on down and check that out.
What I've heard too is just the quality of your products and the quality of food is there. And now, what do you do when you're looking for your sources of distributors, your sources of meat and quality? What do you look for in that?
So we use 3 different purveyors, and we challenge all of them to get us the freshest produce we can get.
Incredible.
The freshest seafood we can get. You know, we do run fresh fish specials with whatever is sustainable and available to us at that time. But everything out of our kitchen is scratch. I mean, the only thing we don't do out of our kitchen that's not scratch is ranch dressing, because let's face it, No one does it better than Hidden Valley, right?
That's right. That's
but we
right.
take
Paul
pride
Newman.
on being a all-scratch kitchen, for
Well,
sure.
and that's what I really wanted to kind of talk to you about, too, because I've heard from everybody, it's really just the product that you have and really the way you guys prepare it, that scratch atmosphere where you can taste it whenever you're in every bite of it, too.
Sure, sure.
And now, as you're at this point, 9 years in, what do the next 9 years look like for Grafton Oyster Bar?
Well, I tell you what, so we are looking at a different adventure on down the road. We did purchase the old grocery store that was here in Grafton, and we're looking into a different concept. Can't quite release that right now.
No worries.
But hopefully look for us next spring. I will tell you it's going to involve a large thatched tiki hut, a big outdoor patio right at the split of the confluence, great view for sunsets up there, as well as the Oyster Bar is my number one, and we'll always be
I love it.
We'll always be right here at the Grafton Harbor Marina promoting fresh seafood.
I just love this, man. And now, specials tonight, anything that we can stop by and pick up?
So, no, pretty much just full menu today, just because we weren't sure what to prepare with all the activities going on.
Right, there's a lot.
But I wouldn't be surprised if my chef doesn't whip out some kind of a fresh fish for the dinner.
And now, do you have a drink of choice at the Oyster Bar you like to fill us
Voodoo
in?
Punch is a good one, and the Southern Comfort Hurricanes are to die for. Not to mention all the frozen drinks.
There you
as
go.
well.
See, that's what gets me in trouble, though.
Yeah, yeah, those taste good, but they'll sneak up on you.
That
Be
puts
careful.
me on the news in another form, you know?
We don't want that.
Now, you guys are open how long tonight?
So we're open till 9 p.m. tonight in the kitchen for dinner, and then we'll be open till about 11 o'clock.
Really cool.
For bar.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. My pleasure talking to you. We'll have to get more of an extended conversation going, too, but really just best of luck and
Thank you
have
so
a great
much.
rest of your Saturday.
Yeah, nice to meet you, and thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Have a great day.
More from the Grafton Country Music Festival right after this one on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Welcome back to the Grafton Country Music Festival. Before we continue, just wanted to quickly shout out that Mark and I were talking, and Brad just walked by as the main cook at the Knights of Columbus for Friday food, and just wanted to give a quick plug for that if we could. Take me to it, Mark. Where is it located?
It's on State Street in Jerseyville.
Okay.
Right next towards Dairy Queen and all that. We just talked about doing Friday night foods
What time?
From 5 to 7. We try to make reservations. This Friday we're doing marinated pork chops, cheesy potatoes, and green beans, $15. And then we do a T-bone, the same thing, for $17.
Really cool. And now, are you guys planning on doing this every Friday?
Yes.
Really cool. Now, what's the number to call for reservations?
639-5114 after 3.
And now you're on State Street, Knights of Columbus. Can you give, for the folks that don't live in that area, maybe a landmark to kind of look for so you know you're there?
Bedford's gas station.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And we're straight across.
Now, how
going towards the school.
I heard you have a pretty good cook for this.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
Well, Mark, I really just wanted to grab you real quick and make sure we got all the details. Once again, could you detail this for our audience?
Yes. Friday night food at the Knights of Columbus, 5 to 7. Try to get reservations by Thursday by 6 o'clock, 639-5114.
Well, Mark Pullman, thank you so much for
Yep.
your time, sir,
Yep.
and really appreciate it. We'll make sure to link everything when we talk about the event and make sure we promote it further, but just wanted to make sure we got that out on the show today.
I'm going to say, come on up and we'll let you try some of the
Ooh,
food.
there we go. I'm in business now. All right. Quick break, more after this on RiverBender.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to the Grafton Country Music Festival on RiverBender.com. Roku TV, Patty, Box Mercantile. How's life treating you?
Oh, very good, very good. Thank you.
I have heard you have not been able to breathe.
No, it's true. It is true. It is true. Today has been a day. It has been filled with all kinds of great customers and energies, and we are just very thankful for the great weather today and everything that it brings.
Well, let's talk Box Mercantile first.
Okay.
I have been told from an audience member that something about the box being haunted. You have a haunted box.
Yes, we have. We do. We have a haunted box. and as someone says, watch out for the cobwebs when you walk in.
Oh my goodness! So what does that tie into?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness! We said we'd do it.
Yeah, no, we do have some haunts there.
Do you really?
Yes, we do. We do have some spirits. We have had a few experiences ourselves.
So you can really say, man, that box is haunted.
Man, that box is haunted.
Now, how do you do with the tours? Can the public participate in these?
Well, actually, it's a part of a tour.
Oh.
Yes, it's part of a tour.
Okay.
Troy Taylor.
He is wonderful, isn't he?
Yes,
wonderful
he is
guy.
Fantastic. Happened to run into him at the Ruble one night whenever he was doing his tour there, and we just connected really well, and the rest is history. So, yeah.
Love it. And now, take me through Box Mercantile. Where are you located? What's the physical address?
Oh, the physical address is 225 East Main Street.
Really cool.
Right down the road here.
And now, what are you selling?
Oh my gosh, we sell all kinds
Hold
of
on.
things.
What aren't you selling?
Well, that's easier. Tires, cars, right? Alcohol. It's actually something we named it Mercantile because that way we could have any anything there, right? It didn't like box us in, so to speak, right? To what we could and couldn't carry.
Absolutely.
So we went with Mercantile. We've got anything from like different food goods to souvenirs to T-shirts and sweatshirts and soaps and body products.
Really cool.
Yeah.
How late are you guys open tonight?
We are open at least until 5. That's our time that we're usually open, but it's always dependent on traffic. We always stay open for our customers that are out late, walking the streets, and wanting to do some shopping.
And now, what's the best way for folks to stay up to date on all of the different products inventory? Is it social media or a website?
Yeah, really, it's our social media.
Okay.
Just Box Mercantile on Facebook. You can go to our website. Our web address actually just goes to our Facebook page because I only do social media. I don't have time to do social media, a website, and all of the other things.
No way. That's a lot of work. And now the other retail sector of Grafton seems very busy as well.
Oh my gosh, we are such a vibrant area down there. Our retail district, as we like to call it, we actually feel like we have a retail district now. It's great, and it's so wonderful to be part of. I mean, we've got everything that you can imagine. We've got boutiques with Fancy Nancy. We've got Grafton Limestone that is this wonderful new, they just opened this year. And they've got natural, made products and unique gifts, that sort of thing. Right across the street from her is the Grafton Art Gallery that they host different kind of art events and painting events and that sort of thing. Also, Wicked Sisters is a really great place.
Yeah, it is. That's great.
Yeah, she's got a great little place because she makes some of her own product.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So she's awesome. But I don't know if you know about our Wilton Cattle Company, our meat locker.
No.
We've got a meat locker down there.
Whoa, what's that? I'm a media host for a reason.
Yeah. Right.
What is a meat locker?
It's a meat. So he has grass-fed cattle. It's a meat locker.
Okay.
It's all frozen. He's got burgers and bacon and steaks and all kinds of really cool stuff. Now that's a little bit farther, towards the Fudge Shop. Yeah, and then we've got Wilson Bike Gear. They're brand new too. And if you need patches for your motorcycles, you need vests, bikes. No, he's not selling bikes, but boots, that sort of thing. That's what the kind of thing that he carries.
You know, that's been a big topic of of national conversations too, and locally bigger is the quality of meat and the products that we're consuming. And people,
100%.
I just had on Farm Meat, who has an online catalog of locally grass-fed sources. So it's like a platform for it. You have to learn more about it. A wonderful place.
Yeah.
But to know in Grafton, there's a place for naturally organic meat, and truly organic, not just the name. I mean, grass-fed is what you want every step of the way.
Yes. Actually, grass-fed, grass-finished.
Yeah.
And we can get on a whole other topic about that.
I mean, this is an hour podcast in itself.
100%.
Because no one realizes some of the nastiness that's in those box store meats, and it's terrible.
God.
Absolutely terrible.
Oh, my God. And I got to tell you, once you go grass-fed, grass-finished,
you can't change it.
You won't want to. It all tastes like trash.
You can't. Your taste buds won't let you do it. It seriously will not. And
Yeah.
now, have you been able to utilize some of the product in there?
Yeah. You know what? Whenever he first opened, one of his things that he liked to, he loves to inform everybody about all of his items, of course, like we all do. His beef jerky, we got some beef jerky from him before, and it was really, really good.
Man.
Good peppered. It was so good.
You know, speaking of that, you got any deer jerky places around here?
Man, not that I know.
Because it is deer season. I mean, might as well talk about it while we're on the topic
But
of
can you
jerky.
even sell deer jerky unless you're a licensed person?
I don't know. You know, it's Illinois, so we kind of do things backwards when it comes to deer selling, you know?
Right. I might have some, like, underneath my cash register in a secret
goodness
spot.
gracious.
No.
So we were just talking, what's the name of the meat locker again?
It's called Wilton Cattle Company.
Wilton Cattle Company. And also, just more to that retail district, is there anyone else we need to inform the public on that we haven't covered so far?
Oh, my gosh. You know, as far as retail goes... Ugh. I have to apologize. I think I hit on all of our main people. You know, Grafton Limestone, Fancy Nancy, the Art Gallery, and Wicked Sisters. Parajito. I always say Parajito, but I think it's Pajarito. It's, you know, I kind of dyslexic in that in that those letters.
You should see me during newscasts. You know, what's it mean for the retail sector, especially because, you know, Grafton's always had this kind of notion where, you know, in the wintertime, dead.
Yeah.
But what's happened in the last 10 years with this revitalization, with businesses like yourself and the chamber and everyone coming together, it seems like there's no dead time anymore. It seems like there's always a way for a business to attract new customers, to maintain. Has it been easier because of that?
You know, we're really working on that hard to, like, come up with different ideas to get people to shop more local, more throughout the year. Like, we just started something called Third Thursdays.
Oh yeah.
So Third Thursdays, it's a 5 to 8, the third Thursday of the month, and we're open for just local, you know, as a local business area to have people come and shop other than the weekends.
What time?
Whenever it's 5 to 8.
5 to 8 on the third Thursday.
Yeah, on third Thursday. Yeah, so we're really excited about that.
Wow.
And then, you know, as we grow, and we're such a great unit of businesses that, you know, we just want to share ideas with, you know, the chamber and with each other. And I just see us growing even more so in 2025.
I 100% do too. And you know, what are you looking to do next with the company, with Box Mercantile? Is there an online store in the future? Do you have one currently?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we have had many people ask.
That's what I was curious
about. Yes, we have had a lot of people ask about online shopping. I can't say that that's coming soon, but it definitely will be here. It's definitely a thought. It's definitely a thought.
I love this. And you know, are you a country music person?
I love country music.
Now, who did you listen to growing up, and who are you listening to now?
Oh my gosh.
Now we can talk.
Yeah. Who did I listen to growing up? Well, I grew up in the 80s, so I'm like into hair bands and stuff like that in the 80s.
Country music, who'd you listen to?
Country music, I didn't really pay attention to when I was growing up.
Okay.
I really didn't.
Who are you listening to now?
You know, I love, it's probably... But I love the Jason Aldeans and the Luke Combs.
Oh,
and,
man, yeah.
You know, I like those guys.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. And I'm more of a male country listener than a female country listener.
Why
I don't
so?
know why. I don't
Why
know
so?
why. Yeah, I don't know
No,
why.
we're getting to the bottom of it. No.
Right.
You know, seeing this today, this is really so unheard of, is the fact that all these businesses come together. You have people literally in throngs across the street starting to fill up down here, but they're full in every bar, in every restaurant. What's that mean just to see? Because, you're investing into Grafton.
100%.
You know, what's it mean for you to see all of this happening with your investment, active currently?
You know what? We are so excited to be here. I have to tell you, every time some kind of event like this comes up, or we just get so excited that we're such an energetic community, and we all support each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so awesome to be part of it. And like we like to think that no more F words will come around, but right?
Oh, wait, no, I get it now.
Not that F word,
okay,
but
sorry.
the FLOOD word,
Yep.
right? But we can't escape that. So, between then and now, we just all come together and we do what we can with events and all that kind of thing, and it's just really, really exciting to see what we do. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
With that being said, you guys will be open until about 5 o'clock, but maybe longer.
Yeah.
Any specials today?
Well, today we do have our apple fritter bread that we're sampling, and that is absolutely delicious. And it's a little chilly, although it's warmed up nicely. We have our apple cider. We did apple cider for Witches on the Water as our sample. We sold out all of our apple cider before noon that day, and I'm happy to say we've got it back in stock ready.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, as we're wrapping up here, the businesses and the retail owners, you said you haven't had much time to step out and see, but just assuming, we know what assuming means, but it seems like we're doing a pretty good job retail-wise today.
We're doing a pretty good job retail-wise. I would agree.
With that being said, what's your message to the folks at home? If they haven't made it out here yet, is it time for them to get up here and get out of here?
Oh my gosh, 100%, 100%. Anytime you need something unique, one of a kind, especially now that Halloween's over, people are really turning more into the Christmas shopping, and we have got great local businesses that would love your support during this holiday season, getting those great little niche-y gifts that are, like I said, unique and that people will absolutely love. So I invite everybody to come up here and shop.
Absolutely. With that being said, thank you so much for your time. Yes. We're live here in the Grafton Country Music Festival, getting some questions about the IHSA playoffs of all things. We aren't going to be covering those today. You can get those on the NHFSA network, or you can stay tuned to our coverage of it. That's on the written form on the site, RiverBender.com/sports. Hope that answers your question, but this is the Grafton Country Music Festival show. We'll take a quick break. More conversations right after this. You stay there. I'll stay here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. Thank you so much.
Oh, my God.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I don't want to walk away from it. I don't want to walk
That's why I figured we'll keep things rolling a little bit. Welcome back, Grafton Country Music Festival. And I misspoke. Dan, Paula, how are we doing?
We're excited.
It is the moment that you all have been waiting for. If you were applying for the competition, or if you were
We had so many great entries.
What are they winning? Look at all this on the table.
Let's take a moment here real quick. We want to go through this because this prize package, these businesses deserve to be highlighted for what they have done. So when I said over $3,000 worth of merchandise and gift certificates, I genuinely meant it. Let's start at the top with a 4-person adventure bundle from Aries Resort. That includes the Alpine Coaster, the Sky Tour, the Adventure Tour package. It's everything. It's going to be a blast. Terra Point Inn, one of the most beautiful views in all of Grafton, donated a 2-night stay with weekend option included. They didn't even black out the weekends for this. They gave it. We also have the Grafton Harbor Marina gave a 2-hour pontoon boat rental. Grafton Winery and Vineyard did a 10-person private wine tour and tasting. 4 passes to Raging Rivers Water Park. A $450 photography package by myself, Lady Luck Designs and Photography.
We'll talk about that in a second.
A $100 gift certificate to Third Shoot Bar and Grill, as well as swag, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops from them as well. We also have Wicked Sisters New Age Shop did a $100 gift certificate as well as merchandise from their shop. The Loading Dock went in with a $100 gift certificate. Grafton Pub for a $50 gift certificate. Pier Marquette Stables for 4 trail ride passes for an entire family. Drifters Eats and Drinks for a $100 gift certificate. Abigail's for a $50 gift certificate. Bobby G's Martini Bar for a $50 gift certificate. Hog Pit for a $100 gift certificate. Happy Stabs Tattoo Piercing Studio for a $50 gift certificate. We also have Lock Haven.
Can I breathe for you?
I know, right? We also have Lock Haven Golf Course. They contributed 4 rounds of golf and a gift certificate to the Heinrich's restaurant out there.
Great place.
Springham Hollow did a huge addition to the gift basket with their CBD merchandise. Fancy Nancy's on Main, designs by Desiree. David Stein Furniture donated a custom Grafton cutting board, engraved and everything. Grafton Limestone, one of the newest businesses to open in Grafton. Custom Grafton merchandise branded throughout on the basket. Grafton Fudge, Box Mercantile with Patty Box, who you just talked to a little bit ago.
We had fun with Patty.
Isn't she a blast?
Dan, did you hear about this haunted box they have?
Patty has the best box in town.
Can we say that? We're actually not on
Hey,
the
the
air.
FCC does not control this show. They've tried. They tried, but not today. So all of that's included. Did we miss anybody?
I mean, I think I might have Oyster Bar donated
Oyster Bar
gift
certificates. The Grafton Art Gallery.
The Grafton Art Gallery
Gave a gift certificate.
Gift certificates for $100 towards art purchases
It's incredible.
in their gallery.
Yeah, and honestly, we just had the art gallery on yesterday.
Jackie,
the Christmas story exhibit is getting ready to take place, and I'm a big Christmas guy. That's why I'm coming back for the winter lighted parade here in downtown Grafton
please
for
do.
sure.
We just got announced that we were going to have a giant mega truck moving money. We'll be at the lighted parade this year.
And this ain't just a mega truck. I'm telling you, it's going to be taller than the damn buildings it drives
This is a
by.
monster
It's
truck.
incredible.
This is a monster
incredible.
truck.
As seen on TV.
Yeah. And it's right here coming to Grafton.
Yes.
So we have all of this getting ready to be won.
Yes, and we know the winner.
Hold on.
We are ready to announce.
I've watched American Idol a time or two. Take me through the competition again. How did you have to? What did you have to do to enter to win?
Paula came up with the idea, and it was a really great idea. We asked people on our post to share their favorite photo of Grafton. And it necessarily didn't have to be taken this year, this month, even a couple years ago. And then the photo that had the most likes.
This is incredible.
I mean, it's a simple process.
Let's describe the photo. What did the photo that got the most likes look like?
Well, this will show you that it comes to the power of social media, because the winner of the photo was a very simple photo, or the winner of the contest was a very simple photo taken out at the golf course for a Grafton Pub putt-putt sponsorship. They had done a fundraiser that day, and they took a photo of them in their golf socks and everything and put it up there, but the person who posted it was smart with their social media following and encouraged people to like and share, and they came in with over 200 reactions to their image.
So we have the winner.
We have the winner.
And are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
We'll be right back after this. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Drum roll.
Okay, unfortunately, she could not be present today to win to pick up the prize package due to family situation. However, Tammy Keel from Grafton.
Tammy! Woo! From Grafton.
Well, she's not local Grafton, but she is closely affiliated.
That is incredible. I love that even more.
Yes. They are from what I've seen on her social media. I don't know her personally. She is an avid supporter of Grafton. Lots of photos in Grafton on her social media. So, Tammy, we're grateful. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And thanks to everybody who took the time to enter.
How many? You had a lot of entrants.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even know the count. I didn't count that up.
No. I mean, it was just photo after photo after photo.
Yeah, it was.
After
It's
photo.
incredible.
Some
I mean, the
really,
post is still there.
Yeah.
The post is still there.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to go back and look at them, it's on Enjoy Grafton.
Full transparency. Everything's above the table. You can still go see all the winners and the votes, and we're excited
There's
to
some
do this.
really
And
cool pictures.
I'd love to do this every year on an annual, thing if we can get around to it and just make it a thing where we just celebrate Grafton.
Well, and honestly, before we talk Ladylike Designs, let's just talk Grafton Chamber here as we're starting to wrap up this broadcast. It's 2:54. We got about 10 minutes left. But, Dan, as the chamber president, what's it mean to see not just an event happen with businesses coming together? You have thousands of people in this city right now, in this village. What's it mean as the chamber president to see this happening?
It's a great feeling. It warms my heart.
Honestly,
to see everybody come together. And we're trying to promote Grafton more as a family-friendly location. I mean,
we showcase the Hakuna Matata on this screen.
Right.
And not just the Hakuna Matata, but that's a great family draw. We have Pierre Marquette State Park. We have Pierre Marquette Stables, which people tend to overlook. And it's just a gym in our local. And people don't realize it, but Aries Resort and Winery for years really did cater to the wine side of things, but they're really making a name in this town as an adventure resort geared towards families now. Between the Sky Tour, the zip lines, the Alpine Coaster, the UTV adventure tours, and there's more stuff coming in the works that we can't even talk about just yet.
It's incredible.
And then you add Peg Brooks and Music in the Park,
what
and
she
all
has
of the
done
work
with
she has
Music
done.
in the Park. Peg and her husband were on the show. They
Oh, yeah.
were joining me in the studio. What those two are doing too, that's a great
Hearts,
call out
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Great Hearts. It's a great event.
Raging Rivers right down the road.
Raging Rivers.
Yeah.
On top
During
of
the
it,
summer.
you can come here with your whole family and have a wonderful weekend. Your whole family. There's something for everyone, from grandpa all the way down to the little kiddos.
What you two have both shown, along with every entrant as well, is the fact that it doesn't matter if it's July 1st, October 1st, November 1st, December 31st, or January 1st, or in those winter months. You guys are here, and you're showcasing that a river town don't die in the wintertime.
does not
This
die.
is incredible. I mean, you guys really deserve all the kudos. Not patronizing you, Dan, because you're bigger than me, but I mean, it really is incredible to see what you guys have accomplished.
We got to keep putting it out there. Let people know what's going on. January and February, you have all the Eagles in town.
Yeah,
eagle watching.
and it's a big deal. But you grow up here, and as a kid, you don't realize exactly.
You see it every day.
Realize how important this is, and it's
And the loading dock with their winter ice rink launching here soon.
By the way,
mean,
these chairs we're sitting on, I go,
Thank you,
Brian,
Peter."
I forgot the damn chairs. So I called Peter Allen, and within 15 seconds, I had chairs just sitting there waiting for me. Thank you, Peter. We'll drop them off soon.
But that's something our family personally has started a whole new family tradition.
Yeah, 100% with
around
the ice
lighter
rink.
parade.
Yeah.
It's become a thing 2 years in a row now. We invite our friends, we do the parade, have a great time. It ends at the loading dock. Everybody goes in. The kids go ice skating. The adults go and grab a drink. Everybody gets a bite to eat. And you can't make a better family tradition than ice skating and a winter lights parade all in one location.
Well, I'll add on to that. And what's really cool for me just being here is, talking to all of you guys is fun and talking to the businesses and seeing the people. But to see my parents having the time of their life up there too. And just to have that where it's you have that personal side of things during work, and that's what they aren't here for me. I can tell you that they've seen enough of me after 25 years. But they're here because of how great of an event this is. And my gauge of how good it is seeing the smiles on their faces bouncing. And they're up there at the top on the third deck. They started when I went up there. So they're in the pink shirts right in the corner.
Okay.
But they're buying drinks all night long, having fun, and it just showcases, the personal side of this job. And you guys did a hell of a job today.
I want to take a moment, not to ride, but I got to personally thank Dan Ebbing as the
Dan.
chamber
Come on,
president.
man.
He does not get enough praise
It's
because
really incredible.
when him and I first met, the chamber did not have any form of social media whatsoever.
Yeah.
So nobody really knew. I knew we had these great things, but no one else knew. And I said, Dan, what do you feel about this? And just generational differences. There was the idea of bringing in social media wasn't a fire idea just yet, and I begged him. I said, give me 1 year to show you what we can do with social media, and we just celebrated our 1 year. So thanks, Dan.
It's incredible.
Teamwork, and thank you
Lady
for
Luck
seeing
Designs
the future.
and Paula Jameson.
And we're going to be talking about Lady Luck here in a second. We'll take one final break because it's 3 o'clock. It is 2:58. We're getting ready to hit the top of the hour. We'll take one last break. We'll come back with Paula and company. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, this will be our last broadcast live this week, and we'll be back live at 9 for more of our daily show where we talk to folks just like Paula and Dan and Mary Jo that's been on the show and explore that 9 to 11 Monday through Friday. Quick break. More of this Grafton Country Music Festival in its second year. And if you want to try to find a place to park, I think Hardin is now finally open for that.
Use the shuttle bus.
We'll stay here.
Yes, there's
$5
a
shuttle
$5
bus.
shuttle bus.
Yep.
Back after this.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mung & Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mung & Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mung & Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees. I hauled marbles and rocks. Thought twice before I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss. I began to understand something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was an '89 Chevy S10. I was cruising to town. The first girl I seen was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down. She climbed on up in the cab. She said, I never knew you was a pickup man. You said my truck on fire, rolled down the hill. I still wouldn't trade it for a Cooper DeVille. I got an 8-foot bed, never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, it wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. There's something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in the bed of my truck on an old Chase lounge, backed in my spine. In the drive-in show, you know that cargo life is all for romantic glow. Never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand. There's something women like about a pickup man. They set my truck on fire, rolled down the hill. I still wouldn't trade it for a Cooper DeVille. Got an 8-foot bed, never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, it wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. There's something women like about a pickup man. Well, a bucket of rust, a brand new machine. Once around the block, and you know what I mean. Well, you can set my truck on fire. I rolled down a hill. I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe DeVille. Got an 8-foot bed, never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, it wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams. Something women like about a pickup man.
Alrighty. CJ Nasello, the Country Music Festival is getting ready to hit full stride here. We got Paula Jesse. Let's talk Lady Luck Design real quick. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm living the best life today.
You've been in many forms. Fill us in on Lady Luck and what it's all about.
Well, you know what? Lady Luck, I've been doing photography and graphic design for years, but several years ago, I was managing a little bar down the street off of the river called Clifton Terrace Inn, and I tell you what, I was working myself into the ground. You know, making another person rich. And, well, I didn't make him rich. Sorry, Pete, I tried. But I realized then and there, like, if I could work that hard for somebody, I could work that hard for me, you know? And I love my town. I love what we had to offer, and I knew that I had something something to offer my local community. So I dove deep when COVID happened, and I came out and I built a business, and 2.5 years later it took off, and I girl bossed too hard, and now I can't keep up.
Well, let me ask you this too. What are some of the services that you provide at Lady Luck in case someone's interested?
I do photography, and it's my passion. I absolutely love my photography. But as you know, it can't always pay the bills, so I got to do everything to make it happen. So I do my photography, but I also offer web and graphic design, digital media, social media marketing. I handle a couple accounts for local clients here, and I handle their websites and their social media marketing. If it's digital and it's going to help grow a small business, I want to make you look good. My job is making people look good.
And with that being said, what's the best way for us to stay updated on all the great things you're doing?
Joy Grafton page is everything to support Grafton itself.
Yep.
But then through Lady
For
Luck,
you, yes.
Yeah, Lady Luck Designs and Photography on Facebook. And then I also have my website, LadyLuckDesignsLLC.com on my website. So reach out to me. I want to work with anybody that wants to grow what they have organically. So.
And Jesse, let me ask you about what you're working on here, man. You've been a big supporter of Lady Luck and Enjoy Grafton.
Definitely. We help out with anything she needs to do, and we're always busy doing all kinds of great stuff here in town.
And people forget that he has his own business as well when he's not supporting
Fill me in, Jesse. What's the business?
When Republic got bought out, we basically opened up a dumpster service here in town. We thought it would be great for construction, for cleaning out the garage. We got 3 dumpsters, and we run.
So yeah, he's got his dumpster rentals, and if you're needing your cleanup here locally, we've got some great local community people that do bigger jobs like Sparks and Chris Hines out of Jersey.
Chris Hines does an amazing job too with bigger dumpsters.
Here locally, you know,
That's me here in town, so you know, I try to do the best we can to offer services for everybody here in Grafton.
What's your phone number? How do we get your services?
Jay Weller
Removal
and Junk. Look for Skippy the Trash Panda.
Perfect. What's that again?
Jay Weller Removal. You can reach us at 618-946-7337. And so yeah.
So it's getting pretty loud here right now.
Yeah,
so why don't we do this? We'll say so long for now, but we aren't going to end yet. Let's end with some more Russo and Company until 3:15. I'll see you back live at 9 for more of our daily show. Until then, enjoy Russo and Company, get your ass to Grafton, and try your best to stay out of jail.
We got any Chris Stapleton fans out here today? Let's take it a step further. We got any Steel Drivers fans out here today? Yeah, that's the real one. We're gonna do a little song inspired by that lady's sweater right here. It says whiskey weather. We're gonna do a little song about whiskey. This one's written by Chris Stapleton, made famous by the Steel Drivers. We're gonna feature our banjo picker, Mr. Jake Willis, on this one. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. You got a job, girl. Cross your heart unless you hold the guy. Drinking dark whiskey, ever telling white lies. Well, the first drop burns, second goes down smooth. careful what he might say. Good Lord, girl, come on. It talks in the dark like he never would in the day. He gets in trouble as soon as he gets his way. We're drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't you cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, yeah, we're telling white lies. Let's get a little guitar on this. Lord, a little white lie didn't mean anyone no good. Let's making the rounds all over your neighborhood. Next thing you know, you're all misunderstood. Thank you, darling. We're drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't you cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, yeah, we're telling white lies. Yeah, give 'em hell on that banjo. Come on, y'all. We're drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't you cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, yeah, we're telling white lies. Yeah, we're drinking dark whiskey, yeah, we're telling white lies. Jake Willis on the banjo, y'all. That boy good.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and